Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Granny Miller, and we got the Super Bowl coming up this Sunday. So excited for it. The New England Patriots will be taking on the Seattle Seahawks in what should be a good game. Both teams are very defensive minded. Uh, both teams at the beginning of the season, I don't think anybody would have projected the Seahawks and Patriots, including yours truly here. I originally I pegged both to be mid-tier, like to come in second or so in their divisions, or third for the Seattle team. But boy, they really surprised us all. So, and good for them for both having excellent seasons and getting all this way. So, the tremendous work by both the Patriots and the Seahawks to get to the Super Bowl. Can't really say much in terms of negativity. Both are very defensive teams. They both played very well, did what they needed to do to win. Um, and so we got the game. It's going to be Sunday, 6:30 Eastern Time kickoff. Going to be played in San Francisco. So that'll be kind of cool. More people would say, "Oh, that's a Seattle hometown edge." Yeah, but San Francisco is pretty far from Seattle. You still got to get in the plane. So, you could do the drive, but I mean it's a good long drive. I mean, but okay, yeah. So yeah, it's easier than coming from the East Coast. Certainly true there. But sure, both teams will be well represented. Uh, Seattle, according to the bookmakers, has a negative 4.5 advantage. Um, those odds makers do know what they're doing, and so basically what they're saying is they feel that Seattle's they're gonna like will it be more than 3 points? That's a good question. Boy, that's a tough one. I actually feel it's going to be coming down to about a 3 point win for either team, but we don't know. Let's just take a quick look at both the Patriots and the Seahawks and how they did. So points per game, they're very evenly matched, 28.8 for the Patriots and 28.4 average for Seattle. So very even there. On the defense, points allowed, 18.7 or 18.8 for the Patriots, 17.2 for the Seattle team, which gives them a slight advantage, but both, again, very comparable. Passing yards. Patriots, surprisingly, 262.3 versus 239 for Seattle. I actually thought Seattle actually had more, but Patriots did. So that's Drake May, really good. Rushing, 128.9 average for the Patriots and 123.3. Again, very close for both teams. Both teams have good running backs that don't make very comparable there. So both teams can run the ball. And then on defense, we see, okay, for pass yardage allowed, dead heat, 193.5 average for the Patriots and 193.9 for Seattle. So they're dead even in that. Now for rushing, Seattle does have a good advantage here. 101.7 rushing yards allowed for the Patriots versus 91.9 for Seattle. So they do hold the edge there by pretty much 10 yards. Sacks, again, Seattle holds the advantage here. 35 on average 35 for the Patriots, 47 for Seattle. And then interceptions, 10 over the season for the Patriots. And again, advantage Seattle 18. So what do I see? What do I see here? I feel that this is going to be this could be a defensive game. There's no question. So the team that can make do with special teams, the team that can get the field goals, the team that can have good run backs or, on kickoffs or punts, that's gonna set significant give edges to the winner. And you got to keep from making mistakes, the fumbles. So these are the types of things in a game like this I feel are going to be critical. Keep maintaining the ball control, so don't fumble, don't turn it over. Good special team play, and then getting the points when you can get them. Like not going for like fourth down. If you're on the 20-yard line, it's fourth down and 3, kick a field goal, get the points. It's what Denver kind of messed up. But yeah, so let's take a look at how comparatively against the same teams, how these two did. Now, the Patriots did not play anyone from the West Coast, so it would have been really nice if they had played like a San Francisco uh, or a Rams to get a good feel, but they didn't. But we do have a couple teams. Both teams played Pittsburgh. Seattle thumped Pittsburgh 31-17. It was the beginning of the year, but and the Patriots lost to Pittsburgh also at the beginning of the year, 21-14. So, but that was really as a beginning of the year. It's kind of hard to tell. Both teams are kind of feeling their way against Houston. They very close. Seattle won 27-19, and Houston, the Patriots beat them 28-16. So very similar scores there. But the Atlanta game was closer. Atlanta played the Patriots closer. 24-23 was that result, whereas where Seattle really thumped them 37-9. So again, it's hard to tell when you're playing, like comparing teams like this because every week's different, right? So you just never know who's sick, who's reserve, who's on injured reserve, who's not, who's playing, etc. So it's kind of hard to say. What do I feel? Okay. If the Patriots can keep it close going into the fourth quarter, I'm going to give them the edge. If they can keep it close, then I think Drake May is going to do his thing. And I think that Patriots could win then. However, if there's sloppy play, fumbles, or if the Seattle's able to pressure and get some sacks and keep the field position advantage, then Seattle's gonna win this one. So yeah, there you go. Didn't give you an answer, but yeah, I think it's gonna be close though, and I think that when we watch it, it's depends. Like you just never know with these things. It could be. Like what Seattle did against San Francisco, kickoff return for a touchdown. Those are the type of things that just set the tone of the game, and it's just like the team could run away with it. Same thing. Like the Patriots could intercept and do a pick six, and maybe get 14 points off of defense, and then just kind of hold off. That's the thing with these teams. If you get a bit of a lead, these defenses can hold you back. So that's why I said ball control, making sure that all the small things are done properly is going to really be the determining factor for the winner. All right. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Thank you so much for watching. We'll take care. Bye.